So you've just introduced us to Kirby, something you've been crafting with for quite a while. It's been a while since your viewers have seen a crafting video. So what made you switch to Kirby, and what are all these cool things?
Well, one, the things in Yoshi's Crafted World were just levels, and those were too big and hard. So we switched to something that the levels we don't make, but the scenery we do make. To make a level.
So how are you making these things? They're beautiful, they're colorful. What materials are you using?
Well, I'm using something called clay.
Ooh, so it's like an air clay.
Yes, and as the desks, you get to see me in action making a creation.
Then will you tell us what each of these creations are?
Yes, but right now I'm making the biggest clay Toby ever. You see all these towers? I just used 1, 2, and that's it. I only used red, pink, and some blue. Red, pink, and some blue. But now it's gonna be 3 reds, 4 pinks, 1 blue. Instead, there's 1 of each tower. It's gonna be all of the towers merged together to make a better version of this. Yahoo!
Do you need any other tools before you get started?
Yes. My only hope are these.
Oh,
My knives.
You use those to sculpt with?
Yeah, well, in some creations, not all need it. Most of them, no. Some of them, yes. The ones with mouths, yes. The ones with only eyes and other stuff like that, no. But, ta-da! What's the two-vote? Right now, I'm on the verge of creating the biggest Toby that's ever been made. After this, a couple different types of colors of clay.
So you're mixing different colors together to make a slightly new...
No,
pink?
I'm just making it bigger and plumper, while also doing what you said.
Gotcha.
So I'm doing both. What I said and what you said. To make Colossal paint. As you see, this is the butt. I didn't even try to make a butt, but I did. And usually I try to make a butt. But this time, no. Ta-da!
Nice. So now you have a bigger Kirby to
Yes.
go with your smaller Kirby?
You see, he also has red cheeks, red mouth, red feet, red pupils, blue eyes, pink body. You see, there are jacks. There are jack eatros. I want this.
All right. So when you're done making a creation, how long does it take to dry?
Right, 3 days.
3 days?
Yep.
Do you want to introduce any other creations, or is that for another video?
Oh, I'm going to do that immediately. After I put this dye on my giant rat. So, you see that this is our giant Toby. This is an island that I'm making. This is some Wild D's in a puddle on a rainy day. This is a golden Wild D running in a puddle with a little smokey blob guy right there and a flower right there. Basically the same. This is a monster hand, like I promised you. He's still giant on his back. And this is a Wild D and a floaty at the beach next to a chair.
Nice.
And you already saw big Colossal Toby. And this is Weddle Waddle D, Weddle this guy, and this guy. And these are some of my creations before I moved on to Jay.
These are made out of Play-Doh.
Yep.
So what do you like about the clay?
It doesn't chat.
Nice.
So this is what my Toby looked like before. Toby Ranger. And this guy used to have a hat. And, well, let's broke his arm. He has glue right there.
Oh, hot glue.
Yep.
But you don't have to do things like that with the clay because when it dries, it's lightweight and it stays together.
Yep.
Nice.